Hi, my name is Angel with the matrix number of 07DEP20F1027, and I'm going to explain about the practical work 2 for embedded system application, which is the basic input-output programming. And the lecturer for this course is Sir Simon. The objective for this practical work is to write a C program for PIC input and output pin, and to draw and simulate PIC input and output circuit in part use. And lastly is to build input and output hardware circuits using switch and LEDs. This is the source code for the first lab, which is lab A. And this is the circuit for lab A. And when the button was pushed, all LEDs should turn on except for the first LED and the third LED. Next is lab B. This is the circuit for lab B. And when the first button was pushed, the first LED should turn on and shows blinking. The same with the second button. The second LED should turn on and shows blinking as well. Moving on to the third lab, which is lab C. This is the circuit for lab C. When the first button was pushed, the first LED should turn on. And when the second button was pushed, the second LED should turn on. And when the third button was pushed, all LEDs should show turn off. Next is lab D. This is the circuit for lab D. And when the first button was pushed, both LEDs should turn on. And when the second button was pushed, second LED should turn on. And when the third button was pushed, the first LED should turn on. Moving on to the first task. This is the circuit for task 1. And when the first button was pushed, the first LED should turn on. And when the second button was pushed, second LED should turn on. And when both button was pushed, both LED should turn on. And lastly is lab 2. And this is the circuit for lab 2, which is the same as task 1. The operation is the same, the only difference is that when the first button was pushed, the first LED should turn on and shows blinking. And in conclusion, this practical work objective was achieved successfully. And that's all from me. Thank you.